Hi, this is Michael with Direct and Design, and I'm just going to show you how to prepare images for the web. Clients often come to me and they have high resolution photos that they've shot on a digital camera or they've been given by a photographer, and they want to load them to their website using like a content management system or something like that. The problem that they have is that they don't understand that they should really resize the images first because they're such large files, sizes, and they're really high resolution, which isn't necessary for the web. So here I'm in Photoshop. I'm going to use Photoshop to do this. Let's just pretend, because I'm not actually going to upload it anywhere, but let's pretend that this is going to be an image for a gallery that I have on my website. So when you open an image in Photoshop, the first thing I would do is look at the image settings. There's a shortcut which is Command-Option-I, which shows you the image size. You can also go to Image and Image Size, which is grayed out right now because I already have it activated. So this immediately shows me the most important thing to look at right now is the resolution. So it's 300 pixels per inch, which is perfect for a nice printed piece, but it's just overkill for the web. So I'm just going to change. I'm actually not going to change anything here. I'm going to use the crop tool, and that will crop the image, and I can also at that point change the resolution ready to save it and upload it to my website gallery. So I'm just going to hit cancel there. Quick note, if you're new to Photoshop or if you're still kind of learning, all of the tools here in the toolbar, if you mouse over them, it tells you the name of the tool, and it also in parentheses tells you the shortcut for the tool. In this case, I'm going to use the crop tool right here, and the shortcut for the crop tool is C, so just hit C, and you can immediately see there's a crop box that appears. I had some settings put in already just for quickness sake. Okay, so for like an online gallery, I would say that the maximum dimension for the image doesn't need to be much more than 800 pixels. I would say 800 to 1,000 maybe tops. And in this case, this is a landscape image, so my largest dimension is the width. With a portrait, the largest dimension would be the height. So if I was going to do that, you can switch the crop right here with this the arrows. So that would be a portrait crop, and this would be a landscape crop. You can also resize the crop or move it. So if I want to move the image to crop a different area, once I let go of the mouse, you can see the lightened area is the piece that I'm going to keep, and the darkened kind of grayed out area is what will be kind of cut off, basically. So I've got my resolution set to 96 right here. That's really important. 800 by 600. And I'm just going to hit the check mark, and now that's cropped. So if I look at the image properties again now, you can see that it's 96, it's 800 by 600. Okay, now I would use Save for Web because that's going to really compress this file. And what you want to do is kind of compress it as much as you possibly can, but keep the quality of the image. So there's a shortcut for Save for Web. It's Command-Option-Shift-S, or you can go up to File and Save for Web. When you're saving a photograph, I would always use a JPEG. PNG and GIF files, or GIF as some people like to call them, have a limitation on the number of colors, and also they're going to create a larger file size than a JPEG with a photograph. So these are some settings that I have preset. So I've got JPEG selected, quality 75, which is still high quality, but you still have a great image. And if you see down here, it says how big the file size is going to be, 131K, which is really nice for the web. It's very, very optimal. And then here under the quality, let's say that I changed it to 50, you would see immediately the file size has dropped. And you can see a preview here. It doesn't look like the quality actually diminishes that much, but I always like to stay with about 70, 75. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Just going to hit save. And then I'll just save it to my desktop as traffic. Okay, so if I go to, let's see, I've got a number of things open here. So if I go to my desktop, I can see the image traffic right here. It's 136K. I imagine when I opened the image it was probably several meg, and obviously it was for print. So now this is ready to upload to YouTube, Facebook, whatever you want, however you want to share it, a gallery on your website. It's just really important to optimize images before you upload. It makes the upload process a lot easier too, because the file size is so small, it's going to load really, really quickly. So I imagine this will take a second or so, whereas a file that's a few meg might take a few minutes, depending on your connection. If you have any questions or have any requests on anything that I can show in Photoshop, or SEO, desktop publishing, InDesign, some other software, please let me know. Send an email to info@directingdesign.com.